Okay, you all, I am getting ready to make a meatloaf. This is what you're going to call your ultimate meatloaf. Right now, I have my ground beef, my cheese, my crushed bacon. I have my milk and eggs. I have my dry seasoning. And then I have my onion and the tricolor bell pepper. Here is my breadcrumbs and mashed potatoes. Okay, you all. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix everything up together. I've already mixed my ground beef. And so now I'm going to put my breadcrumbs in the container or the baking dish. I'm going to put my bell pepper and my onions. I'm going to put my dry ingredients. And for right now, I'm just going to mix this a little bit. And so I have gloves on. Some people prefer to wear gloves and some don't. But what you want to do is get your hands in there and you want to combine all of these ingredients together. You want it all mixed in your ground beef. And so now that I've kind of mixed it just a little, I am going to add my eggs and my milk to the mixture. So now you want to mix it up very, very good. You want all of the ingredients to go through and through your meat and all combined. It has to be combined very, very good. Sometimes I turn my pan around just so I can work this side very good. And so what I'm doing is just rolling it and just kind of mashing it together. And sometimes it just takes a little bit to get all of these ingredients mixed. Okay, so now I'm going to get ready to start forming my meatloaf. Now, some people make a round circle for meatloaf. Some people spread it out. So what I'm going to do with this meatloaf, because of the topping, I am going to spread it out. I will not make a roll. I'm just going to spread it evenly so that it's all over the pan. And once it's done and cooled and you're ready to serve, then you can slice it. So that is what I'm going to do. So now I just have to make sure that my meatloaf is very evenly mixed. Yes. So now that my meatloaf is all even, everything is mixed good, I'm going to put my mashed potatoes on top. This is called an ultimate meatloaf. Very, very delicious. So now that I have my mashed potatoes, I'm going to just take my potatoes, lightly, evenly spread them. So that it covers the meat. Yes, you want your potatoes, your mashed potatoes to cover. Some people use instant potatoes and make them ahead. Some people use canned potatoes. And some people just take fresh potatoes, boil them, and then mash them. That's kind of what I do. I try to have a healthy balance. And so I use fresh potatoes, which is a little bit more work. So now that the potatoes are evenly over your meat, now I'm going to take the cheese and I'm going to sprinkle the cheese lightly. You don't want to really mash it in. You just want to spread it across very evenly. Some people may use more cheese than others. Some may choose not to use cheese at all. But it just makes it very delicious. And again, it's an ultimate meatloaf. It's not just your plain simple meatloaf. And so I'm going to use, make sure that I lightly cover it. So now that it's all slightly covered, just very lightly, you don't want to press it down. Now I'm going to take my bacon bits and I'm just going to sprinkle my bacon bits over the cheese. And so again, some people may choose to purchase bacon bits. Some people may choose to cook bacon, cool it down, and then crumble it. Me, sometimes I do both. It just depends on what, how busy I am or what I have going on. And so now, this is your end product. So now you may want to take a few, if you want some more color, you can just take a few of your tricolor bell pepper and just sprinkle. You can just save a little and just sprinkle this bell pepper just a little bit over your finished product. And that's what you're just to give it some pretty color. So I've taken my gloves off. Stop it. Okay, so now what we're going to do, after I've taken my gloves off and my hands are clean, you want to put some foil over your pan. And you want to make sure that it is sealed and ready to go in the oven. So now I'm going to put this in the oven for 1 hour. And I will let you see that how it look at that stage. And after that, for 20 minutes, I'm going to bake it uncovered. Okay. Time for us to look at our delicious meatloaf. So I'm going to now take it out of the oven. And now we're just going to open it just a little, get the steam out. And oh my, look at that delicious dish, you all. Now that's what you call a meatloaf. Okay, let's cut it so that we can see if it is cooked inside. Oh my, it is cooked. As you can see, I'm going to open the meat up. As you can take a look at it, you can see the potatoes is very, very juicy. You can see that the meat loaf is cooked. And that is a very nice dish to serve at your Sunday dinner table.